stuck here while your friends moved on. Well, the time finally came, but the moment wasn't right. There you were, just feeling left behind. Listen to your heart, baby, it'll be okay. Whoa, listen to your heart, baby, it'll be okay. Whoa, listen to your heart, baby, it'll be okay. Okay. Night is darkened in the rain, and whispers linger and remain. Whoa, listen to your heart, baby, it'll be okay. Whoa, listen to your heart, baby, it'll be okay. Whoa, listen to your heart, baby, it'll be okay. Okay.
Are big fans of yours or your band. Where have you been for the past little while? What have you been up to?
Well, over the past year, I've been touring North America with Cut the Duke, playing with Blue Rodeo as well, singing harmonies, and playing acoustic with them. So that's kept me busy. Like I did just over 250 shows last year combined with the two. So it's it's been pretty epic. But good, a lot of great experiences. I went to the Olympics like 3 times and stuff like that with Blue Rodeo and Cuff and you know, just non-stop touring really. I'm in a nice lull right now, the January lull.
How can you explain maybe the difference between going to a standard Cuff the Duke show and then, you know, going to a Blue Rodeo show?
Yeah, the Cuff the Duke is sort of in this world and Blue Rodeo is sort of up in this world, so it's sort of it's cool. It's kind of interesting actually because they were, you know, they started here and ended up here, and not everyone gets here. So there's an element of every time I go to a show with them, I realize, wow, like this is I'm so fortunate to be here because not everyone really gets to experience this, and it really kind of has hammered home how hard it is to even get to that level, really. And just what it takes, and but it's interesting hanging out with those guys because they just have endless stories.
Describe the first time that you stepped into a really large crowd. Where was it? Do you remember?
Yeah, actually, you know what? One of actually, it was opening for Blue Rodeo. I'll never forget it. I got a phone call. It was so. Let me think here. So we had just put out Life Stories for Minimum Wage in the October of 2002, and in that winter, we went and did, in Ottawa, we got this, the Junos were in Ottawa, so we got this Juno Fest show with, was it with Sam Roberts? It might have been with Sam Roberts, or no, it was with Kathleen Everett, that was it. Anyway, so we had this weekend, exciting weekend, we were going to this Juno Fest. I mean, we weren't nominated for a Juno, but we were a part of the thing, and that was really exciting. And then I remember being at work, we all still were working day jobs and stuff. I get a call from a manager at the store, which was uncommon, you know, normally just email or whatever. And he said, "Oh, I got some good news for you. You guys are going to open for Blue Rodeo." I said, "Oh my," you know, so I get really excited. I was a big fan. And then he said, "And you'll never, you know, you're going to be really pumped when I tell you where it is." And I said, "Where is it?" And he said, "Oshawa, you're going to open for Oshawa." I'm like, "Holy shit, if you tell me I'm going to play at the Civic, I'm going to shit myself." And he's like, "You're going to play at the Civic?" I was like, holy shit, you know, like losing it in the store where I'm working, like, holy shit, you know, so excited. And man, I remember that show, I was just so excited. We all were, you know, because at that time it was the original lineup still. It was Brad and Jeff and myself and Paul, and we all grew up in Oshawa, you know.
I remember that show.
So it was just like, it was surreal walking out. And then, you know, I don't know how many people were there that night, but that was definitely the biggest crowd, I would say, at that point. So it was probably 3,000 or 4,000 people, or, you know, probably when we went on maybe 2 to 3, but still, that was in an arena, which makes it just seem so epic, and it's in your hometown, where I saw Eric Lindros play, you know, in that same ice pad. So it's just like, that was just the thrill of a lifetime. I mean, that was probably still one of my fun. And we've been so lucky to be able to do some great things, and I've done great things with the rodeo guys too. But that one for me still, man, it just gives me goosebumps just thinking about it.
The morning came too soon. I had to leave, you had to stay. Daylight has a way of revealing all things honestly. Oh, you were right. Oh, you were right. Oh, you were right. I never have enough time. By the time the evening fades and darkness slowly creeps back in, your voice fills the air. You're with me, but I'm not there. Oh, you were right. Oh, you were right. Oh, you were right. I never have enough time. Oh, you were right. Oh, you were right. Oh, you were right. I never have enough time. A little voice crack in there. Proof I had a cold.